And so it's just like a cup. We look at the cup, we say, oh, okay, well, there's half a cup of water, or there's 500 milliliters of water. You drink some of it, and now there's 250 milliliters of water, because you have a very massive cup. So now we're going to go to YouTube and actually access this class. So to first make our cup object, we're just going to say cup, name it, we'll call this one mug, equals new cup parenthesis. Now, we didn't build a constructor, and we'll talk about those later, but essentially this is something that creates or constructs our cup as Java sees it, and essentially just makes the object out of thin air. Something that you can't really do in real life, but really cool concept in programming. Again, it's just the type is cup, the name of it is mug, and this essentially just says here's the memory for an object that is of type cup. Next, let's say mug, well, actually let's print out mug.get water level. No, not water level, water level. And then below, we'll say mug.set water level to 300. And then at the end of that, again print it out, but this time when we get our water level, oops, we will have 300 print out. Oh, did I make a spelling error? Set water level. Alright, I forgot to save the file. That was the only problem. Embarrassing. Anyways, so if we run this, we'll see down here we get 300 as our last result, and our first one is 0, as it should be. We start out with this being 0, we set it to 300, and then we print it out. Now, what I was talking about with the private thing is that if we do mug.water level, it doesn't allow us to access it. It'll give us an error and say the water level is not visible, that field. But if we go here, oops, and set it public, that will solve our error, and suddenly we're able to use it. However, that's why we have these methods here, is so that we can prevent issues from happening. For example, if someone puts in a -5, that's not cool. You can't have a negative water level. And so what we can do by isolating this field and making it private is we can actually go inside of our set water level and say if level is greater than 0, set water level equal to level. Otherwise it'll just keep it as at its previous value. And so now if we try to do something like, why is there an error? Stop it, errors. Cool, okay, they're gone. If we go to set water level, let's actually do it down here, mug.set water level -23, and then we, dang it, can't spell, okay, and then if we print out this value, almost did it again. Oops. Now if we print this out, even though we set it to -23, we still get the value 300 printed out because we made an exception in our method that otherwise would not matter at all because they could just set the property to whatever. And this basically means that if you're working on a team, you can prevent the other person from screwing up your program that you built, because maybe they don't understand how the class works and they want to try and abuse something, and you know because you designed it that by design this is not going to work, this is not going to play out. You can't have a negative water level, and so you need some way to prevent that from being an issue. Alright, that's the end of all of that. If you guys would like, make some method to model something in your own house, and let me know what it is, what methods it has, what kind of things you had to prevent, what kind of safeguards you had to put in place, such as the water level being greater than 0 so that you can't have a negative water level. And just leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.